The kick. Everybody always wants the kick sauce. So here's the kick sauce. Now I'm gonna show you guys the master sauce. This is like the biggest key to mixing your beats. This is the biggest key. Alright, what is up y'all? It's KBZ, and today I'm showing y'all all the sauce. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a lot of tips that only like the top YouTube producers and the top industry producers know, and really show you guys some things that I wish I had known when I started making beats. So yeah, if you want any of the sounds that I use in this video, the links to my drum kits are right down there in the description. So if you want my Trap Galaxy drum kit or my Pacific drum kit, click those links and you can get those sounds. Also, go be sure to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at KBZTheGod. That's pretty much it for the intro. Now, I'm gonna show you guys how to mix. Alright, so as you can see, I'm here in FL, and these are the sounds I have. I just have a Nexus with a just basic pluck. Then I have the Spins 808, just a basic clap, this snare, this hi-hat, this open hat, and that kick. Alright, so first I'm gonna set my BPM to 148. Also keep in mind I have nothing on the mixer for any of these channels yet, or my master. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I do. Alright, so first off, I'm just going to make a quick beat, and then I'm going to actually make the, or mix it after, just to show you guys the difference. So first off, here's the melody I came up with. It's a pretty basic melody. Now I'm going to get the drums going real quick. Alright, so that's just a pretty basic beat, pretty basic drum pattern, but I mean that's not really the point of this video. The point is to mix. So as you can see, the levels right now of the sounds are just not very good. Everything sort of sounds muddy and nothing really sticks out. Like, they don't have their own lanes. It's just sort of like a blob of sound. So what I'm going to do is show you what I would do to mix it. So first off, for the melodies, open up a parametric EQ. EQ out the lows, EQ out the highs. Do the same over here. You want the lows going so that the 808 can hit, so like 200 to 300 hertz. I would sort of cut it out a lot, pretty heavily. And then up top, I cut it out just so the hi-hat and the rest of the drums can really be crispy. Now, the drums, the levels themselves are not right now. So what I do for the 808 is I just turn the 808 up. Like, that's pretty good. I turn the clap up all the way so it's loud. You can turn the snare down a little bit, this snare. And then the hi-hat, as you can see, this hi-hat just sounds whack right now. It sounds just like bad, so what I would do is I just take the out knob and make it a little tighter, and then I'm going to pitch it down too. So it's a little bit like tighter and not just like, doesn't sound so bad. So as you can see, the drums already sound a lot better. I'm gonna turn down the open hat a little bit, and then the kick. Everybody always wants the kick sauce. So here's the kick sauce. Alright, so now I'm gonna tell you guys the kick sauce. Everybody wants the kick sauce. This is all I do now. You just turn the kick up in here, then you turn the kick up in here, and then your kick is hitting hard. So that's how you get the hard hitting kick. All you do is just turn it up. You don't have to do anything else. I used to EQ it. Some people still EQ it, but I personally don't anymore, just because I don't know, I don't like it anymore. Now I'm gonna show you guys the master sauce. This is like the biggest key to mixing your beats. This is the biggest key. You want to turn on a parametric EQ and a soft clipper. And what you want to do with the EQ, and you got to make sure the EQ is above the soft clipper, because if the EQ is below the soft clipper, then it's just going to clip anyway. So what you do with the EQ, you want to turn up the high end just as much as you want. Like, I usually do like 4 to 6 dB. This middle one, I turn it up like 1, and then the very end, I turn it up like 0.8 at the very lows. And this is what is gonna give you the crispy drums that everybody wants. Cause listen, here, this is it without the EQ and the soft clipper. This is it with the EQ. As you can see, it just makes it a lot crispier, so you can turn it up even more too, and then. That's what's gonna make it so your drums are crispy, because it really just makes the hi-hat, the open hat, like pretty much everything just a lot, like it doesn't sound as underwater, I guess, if you know what I mean, because when you don't do this, the drums sort of sound like muddy a little bit. That's like the main thing that I can tell if somebody's new to making beats, is that when they send me their beats, I can instantly hear that they don't EQ their master, because the drums sound like sort of just like low. You want to make sure your drums are high. You want your drums to hit. Your melodies should not be like drowning out the drums. So now that we EQ'd it, when you do the hi-hat rolls, it's just going to make it sound a lot more like crisp and present, I guess, if you know what I mean. So if you compare that to no EQ and no soft clipper, the hi-hat and the drums and like the clap, the snare, all of it just sounds worse. And you don't want that. You want your drums to be hitting hard. So yeah, you can also turn the kick up as loud as you want. Some people just turn it up even louder in here, so. So yeah, also if your 808 isn't cutting through the mix, you can just go right in here to Blood Overdrive. And that's gonna make your 808 a lot more just like present in the mix. So if you're looking for something to just give it that extra little kick to cut through the mix, then I would go to Blood Overdrive. So yeah, the main keys that I'm trying to teach y'all through this video is parametric EQ. Make sure you're EQing the high end and like the mids of your master, because you want your drums to be really crispy. Also, your soft clipper, that's going to make it so that the beat doesn't like crunch too much. It's just gonna bring it down so that it's not clipping just like completely. So yeah, I hope you guys are able to learn how to mix. That is all the sauce I have. That's all I do to mix my beats. I literally just turn the 808 up in here, turn the kick up so it's loud and hitting, and then just EQ your master with soft clipper, and that's going to make it so it just sort of all sounds good together. So yeah, pretty much a lot of people just think that mixing is some like really complex process, but in reality it's just leveling. You just got to make sure your sounds are like at the right volume so that everything sounds together and sits in the beat, and that's it. So yeah, if you want any of the sounds that I use in this video, the links to both my drum kits are in the description. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm out. Hope you guys are having a great day or night or whatever time it is when you're watching. Peace.